see what's going on today. Hi. What we're doing today is creating 4 piles of messages. All of the messages are for you. You can either treat them as 4 daily messages, you can choose amongst them after hearing all of them, or you can take all the messages that will all apply to some aspect of your life. What we're using for the board here is a painting that I made that has a God's eye. The center is where the human meets the divine. And the rest is just a lot of wonderful geometry and fun that I was having during this time of quarantine. I've been getting a lot of art done. This is available in my Etsy shop, and you can find that through angelinetarot.com, link on the art shop. So the decks we're using today are the Light Seer Tarot by Chris Ann and Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. And for placeholders, we're going to use this set of 4 magnets that I also made. I'll introduce you to this kind of art that I do. It is Weechel bead art. Basically, again, it is based on the concept of the eye of God, the center at which the human meets the divine. It's mandala creating with beads, pressing tiny glass beads into beeswax and pine pitch, and creating art from the center out. So that's what we're using for placeholders. I pre-shuffled the decks, but I'll cut them just to mix it up a little bit. And we'll create the 4 piles. What we're doing is the various cards in the pile are what you need, something you don't know that you need to be aware of, what you should do about it, and an angel card that just gives you a theme for your day to meditate upon. And if for some reason one of these messages, you can't figure out where it might apply in your life, you can choose the angel card as an area to focus those energies on. Placeholders are such. And I'm not going to number these piles because it's not pick a card. They're all for you. And just take the messages as they resonate. So let's begin. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and Truth and Intuition. What you don't know or what you're not aware of is that you or somebody that you're dealing with is facing a bright new future. Something has ended, and it's either you or the other person or some situation that you're in has transmuted itself into a new beginning. It's that old expression of when a door closes, a window opens. This is the open window. There's a new beginning that is refreshing. It's like the end of winter when you finally get to take off the heavy jacket and face the sun and feel warm just from your environment. It's shedding the old, a brand new freedom, and the cooperative components are turning you toward something new. Now, another thing you don't know about this situation, and again, if this is not you, it's somebody you're dealing with. They're facing what they feel to be the relief of a new vista. And there's an aspect to this of resistance. There's a little bit of resistance, the walking against the wind, walking against the stream. Maybe it's fear of the unknown. It seems to me it's fear of the unknown. And that's the general energy. So the question now is what to do about this. The answer is 10 of Wands. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. You move forward. In fact, because the energy has moved you toward a new horizon, or has moved somebody else toward a new horizon, or a situation toward a new horizon, there's nothing to do but follow the path. That's the way things are going. So, in this 10 of Wands, it looks like the same girl. She's climbed the hill, packed up her stuff, climbed the hill, and because she's moved in the direction where she was looking, her path has been downhill. She has heavy burdens to carry, but her path is downhill. You take the path of least resistance, and in this case, the wind is blowing her hair in the direction she's going. The wind is at her back because she didn't resist the change. So, if this is you facing a new horizon, and the prospect of it feels good, go to it. And if somebody else is facing a new horizon, allow them. It is the path of least resistance. It's where the energy is flowing, and it's for the greater good. You take what you need. You can carry your burdens, but it won't be difficult. It's the right thing, even if it feels heavy, even if maybe, I don't want to say feels heavy. In this case, what you do is it feels like a natural downhill movement. So this moving forward isn't a strongly resistant. There's a lot of burden to carry, but it doesn't feel like a burden. It feels like you have everything you need and you're moving forward from the situation, from the person, from the old version of you that is in this situation. If you're not sure where to apply this message in your life, if this doesn't sound familiar either for you or for someone you're dealing with or a situation you're in, then what this applies to is how you're using your truth and integrity. There might have been, in recent past, you're resisting facing the reality of something. And that makes you tell a story that you know is not in alignment with what's really going on. Maybe it's causing you to gaslight somebody, or maybe somebody's been gaslighting you, or a situation has turned into something it didn't begin to be and has become something less healthy. So turn towards truth and integrity and look at where you can use these energies to move toward a higher truth, toward what's really true, and be honest with yourself. And if the other message applies to something different and you just want a meditation for the day, truth and integrity is a nice place to sit. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, self-acceptance. What you don't know is that there's great abundance coming for you, and it's in fact waiting for you, and it's destined for you, and you're able to manage it and manifest it. It's all within your power to make the ultimate abundance. This is material abundance, financial abundance. You are sitting on golden opportunities to manifest wealth. and manage it confidently and securely. What you need to do is stop listening to people around you. Stop telling people what it is that what you would like to do that is contrary to what their perception of what would be correct is. Move forward for yourself, only for yourself, stealthily. Do exactly what you know you need to do, what feels right, what feels good to you, what's going to take you toward all of your abundance. Know for sure within yourself that warm feeling, that warm place that knows exactly where your joy is, and follow that path as if it is a brand new world full of everything that you ever dreamed could come true. Do everything just for yourself, to be in that world as much as you can, to act in that world, to have joy in that world, to make things. This sounds a little bit too much like effort, because this is more of a clear, wonderful, warm enjoyment of all that you're great at and all that you love doing. Go into that world and don't ask permission of anybody. Just do it. What the area of your life that this most applies to is your self-acceptance. Something perhaps about you've been listening maybe to a little bit too much to what other people's opinions are of what you are worthy of. And that can stop today. Just stop. Accept yourself. Accept what you know is fantastic about you. And sit cozy in that King of Pentacles energy, knowing that you are full of wonderful things. Move forward without telling anybody, talking to anybody, asking their opinions, listening to their opinions, taking their advice. Just accept yourself and what you know is true for you, and move forward with that. That is going to bring you to all of your abundance. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Power. What you don't know is the Knight of Wands. Now, it might seem contrary to the image presented in this Knight of Wands, but what you don't know is how repressed you've been, how much you've been hiding your light under a bushel, how much you have repressed that freak flag that really wants to fly. There's a fire inside you. There's a wild side that wants to be expressed. There's a child that wants to play. There's somebody that wants to yell at the ocean, or dance in the sun, or make mud pies, or swim and splash. Something, there's something in you that wants to be free, that wants to be released. And what you've been doing is not a bad thing. You've been turning toward the side of you that is able to make things happen, in the sense that you've been turning toward the side of you that is good at things, is able to make something out of nothing, cook a good meal, keep a good house, earn a lot of money by being calm, by receiving what comes toward you and making the best of it. And of course, that is an absolutely wonderful quality, and that is a great side of you. What the cards are asking you to do is acknowledge both sides of your personality to bring yourself into balance. So the cards The first card is the Knight of Wands, which is what you don't know. The Queen of Pentacles is what you should do about it in this spread. But what these cards want to say is they want to work together. They want to integrate. What you don't know is that you have chosen a portion of your personality to favor, and what you need to do is integrate your personality. It will benefit both sides of you. It will enable you to feel to have more of a sense of play when you are focusing on things that are serious, and it will give your play purpose. When you're focused on play, you will feel as if you are actually being responsible to yourself. More, I guess what I'm trying to say is more of what you think is practical will actually come to you when you allow your sense of play to integrate with the part that expects abundance to come your way. And what's truly magnificent about the angel message for you to focus upon is the angel message is saying the area of your life in which this applies is your power, which is exactly what the first two cards were saying to each other. The angel is breathing out the breath of life. She's creating with what she brings from inside her and expels out into the world. She is in the process of manifesting. She is the maker of her power, and she is fully integrated. And that's you. That's what you are this now. There's not something to become. It's not something to wish for. You are this now. All you have to do is know it. You are this now. You have all the power. You have all the components within inside you to be whole in every way you ever dreamed to be. That's already inside you. It already exists. All you have to do is know it and feel it and be it. Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, blessings. The message in these cards, in this spread, is a warning. There's somebody in your environment that wants to steal your blessings. There's somebody that is coming in looking like they want to be helpful or supportive, but they're not a balanced person. It's not somebody that knows how to support you in the right way, and they can't be counted on. What they see in you are the things that you have worked very hard to either have or become, and that's attractive to this person, as it would be to any person. But this person's the one that's in your environment right now, and they may believe they're coming through with good intentions and bringing to you things of value, but they don't know how to sustain this level of commitment. And it will, if you engage with this person on their terms, you will end up with lack. You will either feel as if they've taken something physical from you or something emotional from you that you worked hard to earn for yourself. What you should be doing is sitting with yourself and counting your blessings. This person in your environment is not one of those blessings. I feel strongly that I even want to say this person should be shunned, this person should be turned away from, this person should be disregarded, not engaged with, but that is for you to decide. Certainly what needs to happen when engaging with this person is you need to stand in your own self, in your own energy, feel abundant within yourself. Allow this person to bring to you whatever it is they feel that they have to offer without you feeling like you have to earn it, even one iota. You give nothing for it. Accept it for fun and for free, but do not pay anything for it. Realize that what you have worked for, whether this is an emotional abundance or it's a practical monetary abundance, something like that, health abundance, it's yours. It's so firmly yours that nobody has any claim to it. There may be extra. You might have extra to give somewhere else, but this thing that the person is wanting from you, this specific thing, is only yours. This is the part that you must not share with this person at this time. What they want are your blessings. And blessings are something that they fall gently on you. They fall gently within you. There's something to be held with grace and to be recognized with gratitude. There's a softness in blessings. And because blessings are the nature of what they are, and there's so much grace within them, it feels sometimes like they overflow and they can be shared, and that is absolutely the case. If you have blessings and you feel the warmth and gratitude, you become the blessings that you recognize in your life. You do have abundance to share. The thing is that if you're dealing with a person who is unbalanced within themselves and they don't see blessings as something to be grateful for or something to have grace about, there can be a greed to how they see your blessings. And they don't treat them as blessings. They treat them as something to covet or something to take or something to have. They're not approaching your blessings in the spirit that you hold them. And that's why this person becomes dangerous, because they can be in danger of you losing the grace that you have around your blessings and treating them as property or something to trade, or just losing sight of them entirely. Make sure that the people you're dealing with, make sure that you can feel that from within this person, the people that you deal with, they have a sense of lightness about them and almost a little sense of detachedness about your blessings, because they are so full of their own that they can give freely and gracefully from themselves without it feeling like an exchange. If there's even a hint of fear, fear isn't the right word. It's something like fear. If there's a feeling that you have in dealing with a person that gives you a little jolt, a little shock, it's a fear, but it's like a sudden palpitation of fear. It's kind of an intense moment of, I'm not sure, like that. You know that there's something imbalanced, something negative happening in that situation that requires you to look at. Something is out of balance for you in that situation, and it's not time to engage with that situation until you have clearly identified where your peace lies, and that it feels free and easy to deal with that person. And I think that there's a person, the cards are saying that there's a person in your environment right now who gives you a lot of those fear feelings. And that is absolutely something that you should notice, because your blessings are light. And they're the place that you want to stay, feeling light, feeling fizzy, feeling joyous, feeling free. Anything that takes that feeling away from you is taking the blessings. I'm closing the reading with those words, and I hope that you can find some ideas to meditate upon within them. May the fire inside you continue to burn brightly.